If you're like me, you probably want all the info on something before you buy it. So that's why I'm here today to tell you everything you need to know about the Kenwood Titanium Chef Patissier XL. And yes, it's even named after me. Now, I'm someone who bakes daily, which you'll know if you follow me over on Instagram. So you can only imagine how excited I was when Kenwood kindly gifted me one of their brand new mixers. So before I use it for the first time, I thought I'd do a little unboxing, show you what's inside, and show you how it all works. So hit the like button, and let's get unboxing. So this is the box that it comes in. I won't keep this on the screen for too long because you literally can't really see me. In case you didn't know already, this mixer weighs and warms, which means it has built-in weighing scales, it has a warming bowl, which is just cool. So this is so much more than your regular stand mixer. So first thing in the box is instruction manual, quick start guide, and an attachment guide, just the sort of things you'd have in any box really for any appliance. So got that. Then we've got the bowls, and this bowl is absolutely huge. It's actually 2 bowls in one because you get 2 bowls with this mixer. So firstly, you get this bowl, which it says is a 5-litre bowl. So that feels pretty big. It feels bigger than just a regular mixing bowl. And if I say that's big, this is huge. It even has handles because it's a big thing to carry. It's fairly heavy, feels very solid, and it's also got like measures inside so you can see how high up it is in litres. And this bowl actually says on it 7 litres warm. So I'm assuming this is the warming bowl that you use that, you know, you can heat stuff up in. So in the box there was also a few more handy things. So we've got this, which is a dough scraper, so you can scrape your dough around, like if you're doing bread, stuff like that. We've got a spatula, which is really handy to have one like this, I always find, because the one that usually comes with the machine is the one that won't scratch things, because you don't want to use something like metal that might scratch the bowl, because you want to keep it all nice because it's your mixer, it's your baby. Then we've got this, which I think is some sort of guard, maybe to protect the mixer. Looks a bit, I don't know if you can even see it because it's see-through, but yeah, this will just protect the mixer. And also, I get the feeling just from how these two sort of look kind of similar that this might help this, and this is like a splash guard. This will help me when it comes to using icing sugar and really fine powdery things that go everywhere. It will mean that, you know, it won't make such a mess in the kitchen. And I really like that it's got like a little sort of thing. I don't know if you can see that. Again, see-through, but you know, I can put this on, attach it, and then I can open this little sort of door and I can put my icing sugar or whatever else I'm gonna put through it. So that's really cool. Really like those. So those are like the basic sort of things like this, but a mixer needs like beaters and stuff like that. So the mixer came with 4 different sort of beater, whisk attachment kind of things. So the first one is this, which is the K beater. Now, it's called the K beater, I'm assuming, because it's got a K in it. And I think this is like the most standard beater that you could pretty much use for most things, you know, like making a cake, cookie dough, anything, you could use this. This is like your all-in-one kind of beater, and if you didn't have the others, that would be bad, but if you didn't have this, that would be really bad. So that's the first one. The next one is your dough hook, which obviously this is more for your breads and stuff like that, so if you want to make bread, this would be perfect. Then we've got this beautiful thing, the whisk attachment. This would be good for your meringues, using it for eggs, just whipping up nice light things, cream, whatever else. So that's nice. And it's really nice that it's so big. Like, you're gonna get a lot of air into your mixture, and it's probably gonna make it, you know, make things happen even quicker because it's so big and airy. So yeah, I'm weirdly excited about this big whisk. And then finally, we've got this. Now this is your creaming beater. So you've got this as the main sort of beater thing, but you've also got this which attaches to it. And this is nice and rubbery so that you can really like cream your butter in your bowl and it will scrape the sides, because so often with mixers, I find that you can be beating something in a bowl or creaming it and it just gets all stuck to the sides or it goes up really high. This, attached to this, will mean that, you know, we're creaming really well and we're also getting all the ingredients, because you don't want it to be stuck to the sides. I mean, what's the point? Like, what's the point of measuring if it's stuck to the sides? So this seems really, really handy that you don't just have a beater, you have this to attach to it. And another thing that I found in the box was this, the mixer itself. and I'm absolutely loving, I like the colour, I think it looks really modern, and it's actually really, really compact, which is great because it fits underneath my kitchen cupboards, which is always a massive plus. I don't want it sticking out. I like to sort of tuck it away, even though it's very good looking, but just so I have a bit more room, and this is exactly that. Obviously, I know that it has a really powerful motor because I saw it on the box, and I'm really excited to try that out, and I'll do that in a video, which will be coming next week. Okay, so one of the first things I've noticed is that it's got these things that come off here, and underneath this will be where you can put your attachments, which, as I said earlier, got this attachments guide, which shows like a pasta maker, a mixer, loads of things that you can buy separately, which can go in here. So I'm imagining, because the machine is so powerful, that you can get a really sort of powerful blender or something like that, and a pasta maker. Like, it just seems really cool. There's so many different things that you can attach to make this, again, more than a stand mixer. One of my favourite things is this lever here, which you press and it kind of like opens by itself. You don't have to have both hands and you're trying to struggle to pull it up and stuff. It just does it. And that is really, really useful when you probably got 1,000 things in your hands, you're trying to make a cake, you're rushing, you're stressed. For it to just do that and then it clicks back, that's cool. Another thing I really like is how easy it is to put in the beater attachments. You can just push it up, press it in, and it's there, it's in. It's so much simpler than others that I've tried in the past, and it's really easy then to get it out as well. You just push it up and it's done. And it's the same with all of them. They all have the same sort of like attachment thing to it, so once you've done one, you can do them all. Another really, really cool thing about this mixer is that it has a touchscreen, which is a really nice modern feature. And this is where you will see like the weight when you use the weighing scales. Is also how you control like the speed of the mixer and also the temperature when you're using the warming bowl. So I'm really excited to try that out. I mentioned earlier two of the most unique features, which are the weighing scales and the warming bowl. And I can see here that this has sort of like a little heat symbol, which shows that this is probably going to be able to be heated up, so it'll warm the bowl. And also it has a little thing that sort of looks like it's something to do with weighing scale. I'm assuming that all happens there, because what you do is you put your bowl in, which is what you need. There we go. And things would heat up in here, and you'd also be able to pour stuff in to weigh it out. So again, I'm really, really excited to try this out and see how this works alongside that awesome touch screen. So yeah, I'll try that out and I'll share my findings with you next week. Now that you've watched this video, you definitely need to check out my first test of the PATISSIER XL by clicking up here, or I'll turn it on and use it for the very first time. So I'll see you over in that video. Bye.
It's not a game, it's a rich